Okay, so my phone died, but I'm good now. So, I think I was right in this part here. I was just talking about how you just got to make sure that when you're about to plug this in, you have it facing the right way. That's about it. Once you have everything tightened back up, you just, I guess, go back on your steps and just kind of tighten everything back up. I did want to put the hot end, and I realized I've been calling it a print head this whole time. It's the hot end. Uh, I went back. I went back and watched the whole video just to kind of see what I had talked about, and I realized I was calling it the print head, but the hot end. Just throw it back on here. Make sure that this is lifted up so that the little nudge. There's a little nudge on here that kind of holds it in place, and it's important that you get that back on there. Make sure that you kind of have it facing the right way. The cables kind of, figure that out first, and then you can put it in there. Okay, so the way I'm gonna put mine in here, being that this is an aftermarket hot end and it looks different, uh, this is gonna be facing up and out of the way, and this will just plug back in here. So once you have it in here, make sure that that notch is all the way up. Push this down and get it kind of in there. That's it. And then just start plugging all your stuff back on. And it's pretty easy to not mess them up. They're all a different size. Even though there's only two connectors on here, they are a different size, so that helps out a lot when you're plugging back all this stuff. So, can mess it up really. So, I'll throw this back on here. Click. And then the other ones, the other two ports are basically for the fan, which obviously we'll put back on there once we throw this on here. So this one shouldn't be too difficult now. I'm an expert now, so easy peasy. Make sure you're all lined up, front and back. And then I don't think there's any particular order, so just throw your two little ones on here. And just tighten them up. Again, remember not to over tighten these pieces. A lot of them are threading into plastic, and you don't want to strip this shit because I don't know how easy it is to. I mean, maybe you can print a new housing out. I don't know, but I don't want to deal with that headache. So tighten those two out. So these are the ones that I took off earlier that couldn't really see in the video, but it was this one, this one, and I swear I'll get better at making videos. It's just my setup is very early stages, and I don't really have anything super cool, but I get the job done. So get those back on there. Darn it. I don't have super big hands, but it makes things just a little more difficult. Oh man. So again, don't over tighten it because it is plastic. I mean, I'm sure the threads are in the metal piece, but I'm not willing to find out. Just a little bit there. Okay. Got those two back on. Gonna put the fan back on. And again, some of them are even color coded, so definitely can't mess it up. You can put them in the wrong way like I was doing earlier, but other than that, can't be too hard. Get that one on there. Get that one on there. That's it. They're all plugged back in. There's two little tabs on here. That goes on first. Bottom goes on second. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go test it and do the leveling, and hopefully it works out. I'll try to do a quick little video of that too. All right, so those are the four little bolts that I was talking about earlier. There's 1, 2, and then the other two go in here, but they, like I mentioned earlier, it's the same setup as when you first set it up. So those two go in there, and then the other two go underneath that. And bear with me, my printer is on the floor right now because I don't really have a space big enough or stable enough, so this is kind of what we decided to go with. So you tighten that one, tighten this one, and then you gotta get that one and that other one. And then, like I mentioned earlier, this is kind of cool, like the whole thing just comes out, and when you want to put it back on, it just twists on, and that's it. Kind of cool. And it is 5 ports, so I have all 5 tubes going into it right now. Obviously I can't print 5 colors, but I don't have to go through the pain of dealing or loading up the ace and having to go through all that just to print single color, so it's kind of nice. So the next step here is I'm gonna do the last 2 screws. Snug but never over tight, especially with the smaller hardware. If you can get yourself a magnetic Allen keys, go for it. I'm broke, so. Alright. It's tightened up. Pretty smooth. Data cable. I'm not gonna tighten the 2 screws on the top because I'm just gonna test it all and make sure it's good. And if it works, then I'll be a happy camper. Let's find out. So I'm gonna go ahead and test it real quick, and hopefully we don't have any issues. Fingers crossed. This is where it would just keep going down and it would do the whole rat-a-ta song. So. Oh man, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.